Hi. What's up? I need just a moment. Let's see. Yeah. Shout out to you early birds. Shout out to the early birds. Arriving early. That's what it is, man. When it's time to go, it's time to go. When it's go time, it's go time. All right, where's my... Let's go, man. Where's my joints at? Where's my joints at? You feel me? Cause it's go time. Go time. Yeah. It's go time. I promise this has been a good time. These last 2 weeks of doing these lives, man. I promise you. It has such a good time. I'm so thankful for each and every one of y'all coming through. What up, Peter? Peter in the house. Yeah. Let me get this out really quick. Thomas G, everybody. Back again. Westfala in the house. Man, look at y'all showing up, man. I appreciate you. The early birds. Let me get this shared out really quick. I'm having some issues with this link. No idea why. Oh. There we go. Hopefully that works. Hey, yo, once again, we're chilling in the live. Hit the link in the bio and come through. You know what it is. All right, shout out to all you early birds, man. Like I said, I appreciate all of y'all, man. Seeing some familiar faces that I've been seeing for the last 2 weeks, that is nothing but love. Can't help but feel love when I see that. Thomas G, hi. Westfala, Peter, early birds in the house. Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to y'all. Gotta give some love. Yeah. How's the audio, man? How am I sounding? If my voice is messed up, things just ain't right. Period. Full stop, yo. How's the visuals? I don't want to be up here looking any old kind of way, you know what I mean? I want this to come through properly. A bit distorted, that means maybe I'm too loud here. All right, how's that? Is my voice distorted, or is it the music, or is it a combination of both? Let me know. Because once I start going, I don't want to have to pause because y'all can't understand what I'm saying. How we sounding now? The voice is distorted. The voice is distorted. Better now, but voice still loud. Okay, let's come down on the voice a little bit. All right, how's this? How's this? I'm a little close up on the mic, but that's how I like it. I don't like it far back because then it's just in my face for no reason. How we doing now? That's fine, as in you're just gonna have to deal with it, or is it better? I'll come down a little more. I don't mind. It's better. Okay, good. Good. So, a little later than the previous ones, but we're still gonna make it happen. Day was a little bit busier than the previous days have been, so there is that. My little girls are here for the weekend again, so we had to sort that out. That's always some sort of ordeal. I mean, it's a relatively easy process, but it's still something. It's always something. Turn this down a little bit. So yeah, we starting what is it, 1930 today? 1930 today, as opposed to the typical 1800 or even 1900. So 1930, but you know, hopefully people can start filtering in here. More people can start filtering in, and it can turn out to be a good stream after all. I see me freezing on my monitor. Are y'all okay? That may be just that may be due to my connection. But if it keeps doing that, I'm gonna have to plug in the LAN. But I'll leave it up to y'all. Y'all let me know. Is it freezing and stopping and shit? See something real quick. In the meantime, y'all let me know if you're if I'm freezing. Had some freezes a while ago, but seems to be better now. Okay. I need to put this on for now. 3 seconds isn't so bad. It's not so bad. It's not so bad. All right, everything's good. All right, man. I'm really feeling some music right now. But that's okay. So, the topic. What are we here for? What are we here for? The topic is what we're here for. Why you're not a complete person. Plus, the typical and regular Friday night mad chatting sessions. I put that in there because that's what we typically do here on the Nation live stream. And yeah, it wouldn't be a Nation live stream without it. But all of y'all, I didn't put the poll here. Let's do that real quick, just so everybody who shows up can hit it and know what we're talking about. Oh crap. Hold on. Oops. Oh, come on, man. Let's turn this up while I figure this out. Hold on. Give me just 1 second. All right. Okay. Poll's there. Sorry about that. Where is it? There it is. Poll is live. Hit that whenever you feel like it. Yeah, Peter. I've been going straight daily live streams since 2 Mondays ago. But unfortunately, this will probably be the last one in succession. Like as far as the daily stuff goes, this will probably be the last one. I had some time away from my job, and so I put a little bit of time into this. But I go back on Monday. And so, a complete person. Why you're not a complete person. I don't know how often anybody asks themselves this question, but I learned a long time ago that there is not another person on the face of this earth that can make you feel whole, complete, and fulfilled. All too often, we depend on other people and other things sometimes to make us feel like we're whole, we're fulfilled. People use all kinds of things to fill in the voids of the spaces of the places of the points in their life that are open and missing spaces. Sometimes people are dependent on people to where when someone is unavailable, that can actually depict and determine what kind of day that person has. They're so attached to what another person brings to them that they are not at their best when they're not with that person, or when that person doesn't, doesn't have some kind of presence around them at any given time. And so this is why when people get married, they're typically told, if they do like counseling prior to, they typically are told, or they should be, that what they're doing is joining, as a union, but as two whole people together, not as half a person, a percentage of a person, and another percentage of a person. Because when that person's gone, that means that they take that percentage with them. If that person should happen to not want to be with you anymore. And we don't need to go into the whole thing of when you get married, it's supposed to be forever. We know that, but the statistics say that that's not the case, right? And so that's one of the things that they tell you. If you're not a whole person, then it's not your time to join and be one with another, okay? That also brings about that old phrase that people use all the time, my better half or my other half. Now, I know, fun and games most of the time, but that actually is not the way it should be. That's not the way you should go about considering yourself and referring to yourself or that person as any kind of half. When people get into relationships and they dump everything they are into their partner and whoever they're with, it's a setup for disaster, because, as I said, the statistics say that most people just don't stay together. So when that person, or if that person decides to leave, everything that you dumped into them, emotions, even physical things, everything that you dumped into that person, they take with them. Okay. And it's another reason why the pursuit is important. The courting, the courtship phase, and all of that stuff is important. That is the information phase. That is when you find out the bulk of the information you need to know about that person. It should be red flag-ish for a person to say that they become attached too easy, or that they become attached at all. Because, although an attachment, to some degree isn't bad, usually when that person attaches themselves in the way that they mean it, deep down, it's a setup for disaster. And so that's when the courting phase, now all of that becomes like super important. So there was a point in time myself. There's a point in time myself where and this is all of us, but there was a point in time where I didn't really know who I was. I didn't know what I was supposed to be like. What the hell? The bubbles are happening again. I didn't know what I was supposed to do. I didn't know who I was. I didn't know my purpose or any of that. And so when you don't know these things, when you haven't come into these things, what you do, not unknowingly, is you're out there doing just whatever you want to do and whatever you feel like brings you fulfillment and joy and happiness. You can maybe fill your time with video games, or fill your time with eating all the time. Fill your time with being, as I mentioned earlier, being in the presence of others, because you think that that's what makes you who you are, basically. So I was like that once upon a time. And as I learned more, as I moved more into what my purpose is, I noticed, and we all change at different times, but I noticed other people's way of doing or way of bringing things into their lives in order to feel whole too. I started noticing it, and I didn't like the way that looked on the outside looking in. After my mind had changed, after my heart, mind, everything had changed and flipped over to a new way of moving and maneuvering through life, that newly discovered, that new vision sees what things look like on the other side of that, on the flip side of that. And just watching that and observing that from the outside, it confirms everything that you learn, that that evolution that you reach. It confirms that it's real, and that people really don't know who they are and what fulfills them in life until they do. And yeah, so I used to watch my friends dive into video games and stuff like that, and eating all the time. And don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with video games, especially if that's your livelihood. What I'm saying is they're spending that time and that energy doing that when it's not netting any returns. It's not returning anything. It's not setting their futures up for anything. That's what I'm talking about, wasting the time. And so people did that with video games. People did that with food. People did that with even women or men if you're a female. But even to this day, I still have people. I would say I've met maybe about 15 people since I've been working on the military installation, and the bulk of them males, and maybe 10 to 12 of them are still in the phase, and they're not far off from my age. I don't think this is an age thing, but about 10 to 12 of them are still in the pursuing and seeking and trying to be with as many women as they can. And these guys wonder why I don't always join in that, first off, but secondly, why I'm not always talking about it. They can't help it. Like, every conversation goes back to women, and me being in this stage, in this part of my journey, and in this, kind of, I don't want to use the word because it's been used so badly nowadays, but this awakening that I'm in, I can see that they're just wasting all of their time and energy on it. Just they think there's something to be gained by racking up these numbers, and all I see is energy wasted. These are all Americans, because U.S. military installation after all. But these are all Americans, and I just don't see them using their energy in any other way. Now, they do their job. They're in the military, right? What's new with you? Lottery winnings, UFO landings, weddings, divorces. Best follow, do you know this person? They just chatted the same exact thing you put. Man, don't tell me. Don't start this. Don't start this. I swear to God. But anyway, they feel like there's something to gain and something to be had and something to win by racking up these numbers. You know what I mean? So they're constantly, every weekend, they're putting their energy and time into these women. Now, what I was about to say is they have jobs, they have steady jobs. They work for the U.S. military. So it's not like they're hurting right now. But what I'm trying to get to is they won't always be doing that. They won't always be, at this point in their life where things are so comfortable. And I think that they should use this time to make their futures better. All the energy they're putting into these random strangers, they'll never get back. And there's going to be a time where maybe it is when they're older, where they will wish that they put that energy into something a little more productive that would help them and benefit them at that older age. But this is one of the reasons why you never hear me going on and on this channel about conquests with women, because that's not important to me. That putting the energy, okay, being with a woman, right? I can be with a woman and give her all my energy for the night, the weekend, or however long, and that energy is gone. It's gone. So what am I could have used that energy for something that's going to benefit me later. You know what I mean? So what am I going to do now? On to the next person to give more time and energy to? That doesn't make sense to me. My time and my energy is precious. Why the hell would I be just dumping it away? It doesn't make sense to me. And I don't have the kind of ego to where I need to have this high number, or do as many as I can, get as many as I don't care, So it's baffling how some people just won't grasp this, And in a way I feel for them, but in a way I don't. Like I said, everybody wakes up at different times. People get the awakening at different times. So I don't want to judge anybody. There was a point in time where I didn't think like this, and I would hate for people to judge me. So, I guess it is what it is, but man, they need that to bring it back full circle to my point. It's them that needs that to feel like they're a complete person. They need that to feel complete, to feel fulfilled. You know what I mean? Even though they wake up the next day with nothing to show for it, that they need that to feel fulfilled. And I hate to see it all the time, but yeah, that's why that's why I wanted to bring up today, because that's what I was thinking about today. Most people just aren't complete. Most people have no fulfillment. And the reason you can figure out if you're one of those people is whenever you think you're a fulfilled person, start taking away, or imagine not having, the things that you feel like you love the most, that you want in your presence or around you, or to have the most. Imagine life without it. Would you fall apart? Would you not be any good to anybody around you because you lost that? If the answer is yes, then you got some seeking, some soul searching to do within yourselves, respectfully. But that's my topic for today, man. That's my topic. Why most of us are not a complete person. All right, I got my peach tea. Actually, I got a different brand today. Got the Gerolsteiner. I usually get the Volvic. All right, what do y'all say? What do y'all say? Y'all want to prost with me? Okay, Peter, prost. Thomas G, prost. Here we go. I'm really on my peach tea kick right now. Really on my peach tea kick right now. All right. What y'all talking about? What do y'all think about my topic? What do y'all think about my story, my spiel? You love Lucky Luke? Jolly Jumper. What y'all talking about? Westfala, are you still here? Hyde says, I'm not a half, I'm nearly a double. Hey, nothing wrong with a little confidence, yeah? Bishop Don, what's going on? Bishop Don Romano. Peter says, we do have a historic programming to procreate, all of us. Ever ask yourself why pretty women sometimes have ugly husbands? Well, it's because women don't typically go off looks. They don't typically choose their mate based on looks. Women are typically looking for a protector, a provider, you know, those kinds of things. I wish I had a very casual relationship with a woman for 40 years. I have had a casual relationship with a woman for 40 years. She is an archaeologist and is always on the move anyway. We see each other 2 times a year for 5 to 6 weeks. She's a loner and so am I. Wow. There really are really different kinds of ways for relationships to work out, aren't they? That's crazy. But congrats to y'all. That's a long time. Congrats to y'all, for real. Oh, the joy when you are together again. Volvic is some fancy water. I just drink it from the faucet. Yeah, I drink water from the faucet, but I was referring to my usual flavor or brand of peach tea. And I'm really on my peach tea kick. I don't know why. This stuff's been around forever. I've known about it forever, but just recently, I've just been really liking this stuff. Always drink more water than anything else, or juicing, like actual juice from the fruits directly. Always, always, always. When my PhD retires at 80 or so, we'll start a serious relationship. Peter says, you're digging deep today, not easy to answer. I know, right? But trust me, it applied to me while I was thinking about it, while I was going into it. This sounds like a healthy relationship. Oh, Westfala sounds like a healthy relationship. What's PhD, Westfala? When I see PhD, I think the degree. I'm still on that lemon haze kick. Yeah, Prost. I think we are all looking for the perfect addition. The media today spoils our minds to look for even better ones, even when we have a perfect fit. Sometimes, yes. My screen's still freezing. I hope y'all are okay. I don't see some names that I thought would have been here today. Oh, Wiggly Wolf, I missed you. I didn't look at the name when I read your comment. Welcome back. Thank you for showing up again for this last live stream of a 2-week straight daily live streaming. Thanks for coming back. I appreciate you. I do. Yeah, there's some names that I thought I would have seen today, but I'm not seeing them. Let's switch this up. What do we want? What do we want? What are y'all in the mood for? How's this? Ouch. Nope.
Day to night. I want to.
No, let's look for something else. You got kicked out, Vestfala? Sweet tea and spatzel. By the time you have a kiddo, you have grown a piece and a lot a piece as a whole mom, but it functions well without you. Okay. Sweet tea, did you change your name from something? Have you been here before? Sweet tea and spatzel? Once you figure that out, you're a grand person. Or a grown person. PhD was my girlfriend. She has 2 PhDs. Oh, that's a fitting nickname then. So your wife has a PhD in archaeology and always working practically around the world? Wow. That's some credibility right there. Am I right, Wiggly? Wiggly, wiggly. Not in your lives, but definitely recently subbed and have commented. Oh, okay. Well, thank you. Appreciate that. I don't know if you've been here the whole time, but I finished my spiel on what the title is about. I think it goes in a little introspectively, so in my opinion. So if you need to watch the rewatch, please check it out. I've been doing these streams for 2 weeks now. This is going to be the final one before I have to return to work tomorrow, to hopefully move closer to never having to return there again. But surely, you guys, most of you have probably already done it, but please don't forget to vote in the poll and hit the like button so my stream can get a little bit of love. I got 10 of them, 10 straight, so they're doing decent for my live streams nowadays. But yeah, doing those things will actually and help actually end. Hold on there, buddy. Doing those things would help things out around here. So please and thank you. Oh man, I think I'm going to miss this. I know, man. I know. Think how bad it's been when I was doing those streams a while ago and we had to stop. I hated to have to quit them because went back to work. It gets in the way. Work just gets in the way of everything, bro. That's why I'm working behind the scenes to fix that, to rectify this situation. I want to be able to do what I want to do. Can't help it. Talked about that in yesterday's stream. Respect to follow through with the idea of 14 live streams in a row. I skipped the weekends. Because I'm with my kids and I just use that time to, chill with my kids. But still, 10 straight is still something, especially around here nowadays. Yeah, I mean. Hey. I'll be thinking about y'all, man, when I'm back in my place of employment. I'll be thinking about the streams and the good times we had and the good talks we had. No bullshit. Well, there will be more chances for you in the future to stream, hopefully. There definitely will. When I take some time off here in another 2 months, I think it is. What are we, April? Yeah, after the next 2 months, that's gonna be like 30 days. I'm gonna try to get out of there for like 30 days. And then after that, when I go back, that should be my last time. Should be. I don't wanna jinx anything. That should be my last time going back. And the next time I'm out of there, hopefully I'll be out of there for good. Again, not wanting to jinx it. That's the plan. It could fall through, but that's the plan. She leads excavations and works with students from all over the world still today, but she arbeits more than she uses or than she used to. You got a public Spotify profile with a playlist to discover. Oh, do I? I don't. I do have a podcast on there. It's not linked to this though. It's totally different. What happened? What happened to my tunes? Oh no. Stand by. What's going on here? Okay. I do have an older podcast that I used to do that's probably it actually is still on Spotify and Apple Music or whatever other podcast platform. But it's not linked to this. Like I said, they're all different topics and it's not this. I'll put it on here if you want. Just let me know. I'll put it up there. I'm not going to put it up there unless you want it. Definitely want it there. I Or are you just talking about music, Wiggly? A friend of mine could be a student of your partner. Only good places to study in Cologne.
Don't make plans tonight, yeah. But get it, come to me, come to me, rescue, come to me, Fatoumata Jembele, oh Lord. Fatoumata Jembele, oh Jembele, oh. I pray to the Lord, I rise to the Lord, gonna greet the Lord. I pray to the Lord, Fatoumata Jembele, everything being safe again now, everything for your Jembele, oh Jembele, oh yeah. You are not a friend of me, no. Baby, you mean more to me, more to me. You are not a friend of me, no. Baby, you mean more to me, more to me.
Can you always get a job at a military installation when you're a U.S. citizen? Yes. I mean, as long as you are in good standing. They typically frown upon people who just like quit and walk away, don't actually officially resign, things like that. Troublemakers and stuff, you know, all of that. But yeah, as long as you still have the U.S. citizen status, it's always possible to get a job there. That's why I wanted to make a video about that. Actually, I did. Made a video about that years ago on how that's a serious cheat code for people who want to come who want to live here. Someone told me that the eye exam is a crucial thing. What eye exam?
Yeah. Oh my vagonha oh my tratonha him no make you happy, no. Him no make you feel like I do. They both turning my way, yeah. I can feel you warming up to me. Oh, think I got a shot like a free throw. Ready to play the game when
Her specialty, I think, is the Mesopotamian cultures and the South American cultures, but she has also been to Egypt many times and to China and India. Very nice. Very nice. Making moves out there, huh? Where do I want? Right here.
Did not see you last week. Told me you will make it up to me. Just wanted you closer, closer. Electric feel when you brush.
Oh, this keeps freezing, but it says I have an excellent connection.
Think I got a shot like a free throw. Ready to play the game with no Chico.
As long as y'all are right, then I won't do anything. I'll leave it alone. All right, so what we got about 10 minutes left. Y'all got plans for the weekends? Talk to me. What we doing this weekend? What are the plans for the weekend? I know y'all got something. The weather here today was amazing. It was amazing today. Tracing it all back to the facts when you read about the cultures is a nice thing. Yeah. There you go. Like the smash button. Exactly. Let's go ahead and get this poll closed out. Any last minute votes? There's more people here than there are votes. So you guys go ahead and hit that real quick while you're hitting the smashing the like button. I can't believe this is 100%. This is unanimous. All right, you last ones don't want to hit this poll real quick? I know you're still here.
I've been gone for too long in a faraway land, trying to find my way in, searching for where I did belong, coming up with a plan. Somewhere
should be good weather here starting tomorrow, so probably going for a ride. Nice. Says Don. Peter says he's gonna rearrange the kitchen. It's gonna be fun, and get one of my bikes ready. Oh, okay. You got an e-bike? Let's see. Pete says 2 lurkers out there. Yeah, I have 12 people. This shows on mine, but there's only 8 votes. I'll refresh to make sure I'm not jumping to any conclusions.
I can't wait to get home.
Yeah. So yeah, hit the stuff, guys. Y'all see me asking, you're there. Tap it. It's easy. Today, however, there are international teams working together with the U.S. universities and with all kinds of European universities, and of course, always with those from the respective countries. Hey, Blocka, what's up, man? Welcome back, Blocka. Our newest member. Torn down our old wooden garden house today. Tomorrow, leveling the ground for the new one. Wow, you're putting in some real work. Oh, it's a motorbike. Oh, okay. So yeah, that's gonna call for some attention. Thomas G is going to be lazy. I think that's what that means. I'm not sure. All right, I'm gonna close out the poll. So, no need to even say it. It's 100% in one way. Everybody says. The question was, how dependent are you on others to feel fulfilled? 100% of the people that voted say that their family and friends make them whole. All right. I'm happy y'all feel whole, but maybe open this topic that I talked about up a little bit and look into yourself and see if improvements can be made. Everybody should appreciate improvements. All right, closing out the poll. Thank you to all you guys that did hit the poll. And that's that. Results are in. Oops. I'm with you, Thomas. I'm with you. It's gonna be a lazy weekend for me, especially since I have to get ready to go back to this freaking place. You know what I mean? Don't want to do it, but I'll do it as long as I have to do it. Blocka is going to be editing some pics, going to a local football. Oh, for local football graffiti Just came home, ran into a buddy, a brief visit to the supermarket, etc. Okay. I see you. I see you. Staying busy. Although the weather was as good as it was today, I wasn't out there because I had things to do inside the house today. I went out to make a trip to the grocery store, but that was it. I couldn't laze around at all. I wouldn't have time for it because I would have to get up from the sofa. I see you. Let's follow with the jokes. All right, let's get another drink in before we close out. Woo. And of course, pics of the cherry blossom, which finally came out today. Man, aren't those so pretty? Those are some of the prettiest trees in spring, man. That short period where they're just all white and pink, or pinkish white. So pretty. When I was doing freelance photography, there was a couple that wanted to take some pictures in a field of cherry trees, cherry blossom trees. And man, I was fascinated by the results of those photos, but a lot of it was due to how pretty their backdrop ended up being with those pretty cherry blossoms in it. They're so brilliant. I loved it. I wonder if I still got those. I don't see why I wouldn't. My hard drive is full of all kinds of stuff. I'll tell you that right now. First apple that is mostly pink, immediately followed by magnolia, and then a month or so later comes the cherry blossom. Okay. Wiggly says nature is beautiful. It most certainly is, especially when humans get out of the way and let it be. Am I right? Seriously. We are in our own way, ruining the only place we have to live. Get yourself some battery lights and place them under the trees at dusk. What does that do, Peter? Or Dawn? Oh, does it just illuminate from the bottom and make it even more pretty? I could see that. All right, guys. We've once again reached the end. Appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thank you for all of you guys. Thanks all of you guys that have been watching these streams on the daily. I do see some names that I've been seeing religiously. I know it's not always easy to jump in, but a lot of y'all have been making your way in, and I appreciate that to the utmost. Thanks for you guys that have showed up tonight as well. And I hope each and every one of y'all has a great night and a beautiful weekend. And I hope going into the next week is also just as awesome for you as I hope it is going to be for me going back to work. Yeah, take some time this weekend, man. Enjoy yourselves. Enjoy life. Find some fulfillment. Feel good. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy being with yourself if that's your only choice. But as I always say, surround yourself with family, friends, show love, be loved, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. Peace, y'all. Take care, and thank you once again.